Hi, this is Joe with CB Mania, and we're at the New York City Comic Con here in New York City at the Jacob Javits Center. Oh my God, some of the best artists, comic books, video games, toys, you name it. Let's go check it out. Hi, this is Joe with CB Mania. I'm with my friend David Finch.
Hi.
And can I ask you, how did you get started in the business?
I first started in '94. I went actually to New York with samples, and I showed them to Top Cow, who's still around. They're part of Image Comics, and they liked what I did, so they flew me to L.A. or San Diego actually at the time. And they were pretty desperate for people, really. You know, it was a real growth period for comics, so my stuff was pretty raw, but I think, you know, they thought that they could mold it into something. So when I started, I didn't actually start as a full pencil. I started as an intern, and I had like a 3-month period to prove myself. So it was a stressful time in that sense.
But you've come up a long way. Now, you were penciling on Moon Knight. Can we expect anything in the future?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing Ultimatum with Jeff Loeb coming up. It's coming in October, barring, you know, scheduling problems, but it should be October. It's a big Ultimate Universe crossover. A lot of people are dying. There's chaos. It should be a lot of fun.
Now, a lot of your fans that are watching, what kind of good advice do you have after all these years, you know, in the business? What can you, like, you know, give them some advice?
For how to break in?
How to break into the business?
I would say if the work is there, the you know, there's work for you. You know, like if the quality is there, and it's always the most important. And I know like a lot of young artists that are even in the business worry so much about what book they're going to get and, you know, what career move they're going to make, but none of that matters unless really the quality's there. That's always number one, and the rest just kind of comes. You know, I mean, you have to manage your career and you have to present yourself well when you're trying to get work, and, you know, but by far and away, it's the work, and, you know, that's something that you can control, which is great.
Professionality.
Yeah.
Now, last question. Favorite books. What are your favorite books? Three books, at least 3 characters or 3 books.
Okay, right now, Secret Invasion. But I've only read it 1 issue, but that one, it just grabbed me. I love it. And my favorite by far and away, and I never thought that I would say it, but is Young Avengers with Jim Chung. And the story is so great. Like, it just grabbed me. I love it. You know, I never gave it a chance when it came out, you know, but yeah, it's my favorite, I think. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Finch. Hope to see you soon, all right? Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, this is Joe from CB Mania. I'm with my friend Adam from Funimation. How you doing, Adam?
Doing excellent. It's been a great show so far.
Awesome. Can you tell us about some of the upcoming things from Funimation?
Absolutely. We're really excited about some of our new stuff coming out. We have Aquarion, our new big title with about giant robots saving the world. Who doesn't love one of those? Holic, our big clamp show about a fortune teller, but tells some really dark fortunes coming out. We've got Oron High School Host Club, a big fan favorite. I've been asked I think 20 times an hour when that one's coming out. We have information about that coming soon. In early spring, summer, you'll see some info about the cast and the actual show. We just announced having Claymore. Claymore, I know. It's like Berserk with girls. It's fantastic. Absolutely, that will be out hopefully later this year as well. And Darker Than Black, the really, really epic kind of feeling. It was a dark storyline. We got that one coming up also later in the year.
Awesome. Now, can we look for these titles in iTunes?
Hopefully. We haven't got plans yet for what we're going to add to iTunes, but look for more coming soon on our digital distribution. We're even doing on Xbox Live as well.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about Holic?
Oh, absolutely. We're huge fans of Holic. If anyone's ever heard of the supergroup Clamp, they created Holic, like Tsubasa, and some other ones out there that are just really amazing. And this one's pretty much about a fortune teller who has this kid with her who's like kind of her manservant who's pretty much these ghosts. She's trying to actually help him with the ghosts, but at the same time, weird people are coming in asking for their fortune to be told, and creepy stuff happen.
Now, one question, Adam. How do you see anime evolving in the United States? Like, can you give us a little rundown on that?
Oh, absolutely. Anime is still a huge market. I know some people have seen some companies step out of the arena of anime currently, but overall, things have been going fantastic. Dragon Ball Z, as a constant one for us, was #1 anime last year. There's still huge titles coming out of Japan, and the fans, if you can look around, are really into it.
Yes.
So we're trying to actually step up and bring stuff in the forms they like digital distribution, DVD, television, as well as toys, games, T-shirts, and everything along that line. So we're giving as much as we can to the fans as possible.
Okay, you say merchandising. What can we expect from merchandising?
With all the usual favorites like wallets and wall scrolls and posters and action figures and T-shirts, all in those lines. I would say we're trying to look at some new things, but nothing to say yet.
Okay, awesome. I tried, people. I tried. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you. This is Joe again from CB Mania. I'm with my friend Michael
Hi.
from Sega. Iron Man. What can you tell us about the game?
The game touches upon some of the things that happen in the movie. We've pretty much drawn from all the cool action sequences in the film, but we also draw from the rich comic universe that Marvel's created.
Right.
Iron Man has a long history, so you'll see some really classic characters from all the Iron Man comic books as well. There's really about 70% of the game takes you beyond the film.
Okay.
And it's an action-adventure game with really emphasis is on the action. You fly around, cause a lot of destruction, and you're able to seamlessly transition from a couple different modes where you can run around the ground, you can hover like a helicopter, move around that way, and also you can take flight like a jet plane at any time you want. So
Awesome.
yeah, you have a huge amount of power at your control.
Did you use the voices of the actual actors for the game? Are they involved in the game?
Yes, they are. So we signed up Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard and a guy by the name of Sean Tobe, who plays a character called Yinsen, who's at the beginning of the movie and the game.
Might be a little spoiler.
So, well, I won't say what happens to Yinsen, but he's a good guy. He helps Tony Stark really make a change in his life and helps him become Iron Man. But I was in the studio with the actors and helped co-direct the sessions, and we had a great time. Both Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence are awesome. They care about the games. Robert helped us kind of make some changes to the script to make it much more like the film and like the character he plays. And they really put their heart and soul in it. So it was a really fun time. And honestly, it was really cool to work with these amazing actors.
What kind of features do you have with the game?
So we focus solely on the single player. So it's a single player experience, but there's a lot there. After you play through all the missions, you can unlock a bunch of different suits. So Iron Man has worn a lot of different suits over the years. So we have all the suits from the film, including the Mark I and the Mark II and the Mark III suits. The Mark III is fully customizable. And then on top of that, you can unlock a lot of the comic book suits, like the Extremist, the Silver Centurion, so.
So is it safe to say that this is not the last game? This is not just one game. There's many more to come.
It seems like people are really excited about the movie, really excited about the game. I look forward to making more Iron Man games. So.
Awesome, awesome. Now, one last question. Can you give me some cheat codes? Because I need the cheat codes.
I tell you know what? You're gonna have to play the game and get through it the right way.
Come on,
Yeah.
I tried, guys.
Here,
I tried.
here's what. If you want to get through it more quickly, obviously, there is an easy mode as
Okay.
well as normal and hard, and it's quite a challenging game. So,
Okay.
one of the cool things that I can talk about is if you finish the main campaign, we've got a mode called One Man Army Mode, and the idea behind it is you get to go in and try to blow up as many enemies as you can in as short amount of time as you can. And if you hit certain objectives, that's where you start getting all the comic book suits. So if you want to get some of the kind of special unlockables and so on, you want to go in there and one-man army mode and start kicking some booty.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Okay.